Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a quick deck profile. This is going to be an Atlantean deck. It's a budget deck that you can build from getting 3 of the Lord or Realm of the Sea Emperor structure deck that came out last year, the one before Fire Kings. So to start off, 2 Poseidra, the Atlantean Dragon. This is basically the boss monster of the deck. You only need 2 or possibly just 1. It has the effect of when you special summon him by tributing 3 water monsters, you can, level 3 or lower water monsters, you basically have a giant Trunade effect. And then next I put in 1 Levi Dragon Daedalus, recently reprinted in Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. This is going to be it has a Judgment Dragon effect when you send off a Legendary Ocean, which this deck uses. So these are the 3 boss monsters. Next I've got triple Atlantean Dragoons. It's one of the better Atlantean monsters that basically helps you search out another one. Next, triple Atlantean Marksman. This one's the one that when it deals damage, it helps build up a big swarm. And then triple Atlantean Heavy Infantry. This one is basically your double summon for Atlanteans, or actually for level 3 or lower, or level 4 or lower water monsters. And then I'm running 2 Atlantean Attack Squad. Usually you're going to bring him out with Marksman's effect. So the deck swarms pretty well for a water themed deck. So I guess Atlanteans kind of specialize in those sort of tactics. So these are the Atlanteans, plus the boss monsters. And next I've got triple Deep Sea Diva. It's a tuner, it's water, it's really good in here. You use it to tune for Catastor or Gungnir. Next, 2 Abyss Soldier. This card's very good to use to get your Atlanteans effects when they get discarded for a water monster's effect. So, and he has a compulsory evacuation device, so he basically returns a card in the field to the owner's hand. So he's really good. And then I've put in 2 Warrior of Atlantis. This is your, this is like your Harpy Queen or Zeradius. It searches the field card, a Legendary Ocean. And then the last monster, I just teched in 1 Mecha Sea Dragon Plesion. This is from Abyss Rising. It's a common, so it's really easy to get. And it's surprisingly good because if you play this with Legendary Ocean makes this a level 4 while it's in your hands. You can just summon this, and then it has a 2500 attack. So you just basically normal summon a 2500 attack monster. So those are the monsters. For spells, I'm running 2 Legendary Ocean. It's not the main part of the deck, and also it messes with your synchro levels because it downgrades all the water monsters by 1. So it changes up the ability to go to different ranks and different exceed monsters. So it can create some inconsistency issues. So I just put 2 of them, and it's searchable by Warrior of Atlantis, so it's relatively easy to find if you need it. Next, 2 Call the Atlanteans. A lot of people don't like this card because it's hard to set up, and you basically, in order to get the full use of it, you have to play it as a trap card. So you basically have to activate it on the opponent's end phase because it has the same issue that Scapegoat has, where when you activate it, you can't summon in the same turn. So, but it's really good for going for game or going for a big push or exceeding like crazy with the monsters. So next, I'm just running the 4 staples that I always include, and then 1 salvage. You only really need 1 salvage because they're able to recycle fast enough, and you have Call the Atlanteans, so you'll be able to storm them to the field. And then next I put in 2 Water Hazard. It's like Call the Mummy. Basically, it allows you to storm a lot faster. And then 2 Moray of Greeds. It fixes messed up hands where, let's say you have like a Plesion or a Poseidra, the Sea Dragon, and you have a Levia-Dragon. And you can't get them on the field. Just send them back and draw 3 cards. And then double MST. And those are the spell cards. And then for traps, I just have 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 1 Torrential Tribute. So pretty standard budget lineup. And then for extra deck, I've got 1 Gungnir, 1 Dewloren, 1 Sea Dragon Lord Gishildon, and 1 Catastor. You rarely ever make Dewloren in this type of deck, but you can technically use him. Catastor is usually the one you're always going to bring out. So those are the synchro monsters. And then for the Exceeds, I have number 17, Leviathan Dragon, Abyss Dweller, Bottomwood Shark. Bottomwood Shark usually brings out Leviathan Dragon. And then a Shark Drake, a Sea Shark Drake, a Black Ship of Corn, a Maestroke, Wind Up Zen Mains. And then for rank 2s, 1 Gachi and 1 Daigusto Phoenix. There's actually an OTK that can be done with this guy, with the Marksman and Attack Squad and Diva, and then a number 11 Big Eye, because you can get this because you do have level 7 monsters. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. As always, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.